Ladies and gentlemen, we will begin our ceremony in approximately 1 minute. Good evening. My name is Chip Kravac, and it is definitely my pleasure to be with you this evening for the National Honor Society induction ceremony. Please join me in welcoming the current members of the National Honor Society, led by Kayla Carlington and also Rowan Romanowskis. And now, please join me in welcoming our new inductees to the Euclid J. Beaumont Chapter of the National Honor Society, led by Colleen Ma, Brittany Sayeg, and Emma Van Wagner.
Welcome, members of the National Honor Society, administrators, faculty, family, and friends. My name is Tamara Golisarski, and I am the current president of the Brother Euclid J. Beaumont Chapter of the National Honor Society. I am joined today by our two advisors, Mrs. Liu and Mr. Kravac, my fellow officers, Nicholas Root, Colleen Ma, Brittany Sayeg, Emma Van Wagner, and our two NHS tutor coordinators, Kayla Carlton and Roman Romanowskis. I now invite Kayla Carlton to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as Roman Romanowskis leads us in prayer.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Lord, as we gather here this evening to celebrate the induction of these new members into the National Honor Society, we thank you for generously granting us gifts and the talents that enable us to be successful students and honorable individuals. Lord, we thank you for our parents who inspire and drive us, whose subtle and not so subtle ways guide us. As they watch us receive our honors, we remember the support they provide for us and the constant encouragement they granted us. We thank you for our teachers who excite and nurture us, for they are our mentors whom we look to for answers. In addition, God, we give thanks to the Bishop Girton community, which has given us the opportunity to be exceedingly successful both in and outside of school, and for BG's loving, caring atmosphere that had kindled the fire in our lives as people of integrity. We give thanks for your guiding hand in teaching, and we seek to make you proud in our pursuit of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Please be seated. Tonight, we are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the Faculty Council of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are now being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. Tonight, we will also welcome one transfer student who was already part of her school's National Honor Society. We couldn't be more excited to embrace her as an active member of our NHS. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Bishop Girton High School's chapter of the National Honor Society is dedicated to Brother Euclid J. Beaumont, one of the founding brothers of the Sacred Heart and the first principal at Bishop Girton. Known for his compassion and understanding as a teacher and administrator, and motivated by goodness, truth, and love of the Sacred Heart of Christ, Brother Euclid was truly a gift to our community. It is in his name that our chapter not only recognizes students for their accomplishments, but challenges them to develop further through active involvement in school activities and community service. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in his attendance that membership in the Brother Euclid J. Beaumont Center of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards of the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. I invite you to listen and reflect as Emma Van Wagner speaks on scholarship.
I light this candle to represent the National Honor Society's first purpose, to create enthusiasm for scholarship. Scholarship is characterized by a commitment to learning. This pillar is achieved through diligence, effort, discipline, and commitment. Students are willing to spend the necessary time to cultivate their minds in the quest for knowledge. They put forth the best work possible, regardless of the impending reward. Scholarship encompasses more than just maintaining good grades. The students sitting here today do not merely attend their classes, but are engaged in them. They strive not only for academic achievement, but also for excellence in clubs and activities such as student ambassadors, campus ministry, student council, and a wide range of athletics. Many also attend summer camps or internships to continue their commitment to learning beyond the school setting. They make the most out of all educational opportunities. Scholarship is a lifelong love of learning that promotes the continued growth of our knowledge and skills and enriches the world around us.
Thank you, Emma. As we continue, I welcome Nicholas Root to the stage to present the importance of leadership.
I light this candle to represent the National Honor Society's next pillar, to promote leadership. To lead is to take initiative and give an example for others to follow. A leader is a person who goes above and beyond what is expected in order to create the best environment possible for those around them. They try to create a wholesome influence on the school while taking initiative in the classroom, clubs, and sports, striving to train and aid others to reach their common goals to succeed. A leader can be a team captain, officer, or school president. They contribute ideas and improve the school community. A leader is not always a person with a specific position. They can be those that are doing their best in helping others. A leader exemplifies a positive attitude while also being reliable, dependable, and driven.
Thank you, Nick. Brittany Sayeg will now offer her thoughts on service.
I light this candle to represent the National Honor Society's next purpose, to stimulate a desire to render service. Service can be established through daily routines or mere exchanges with others, where many opportunities arise to help both at school and within the community. True service is not conditional on its recipient. Rather, it is a willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition. And that is the quality that we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. NHS calls each member, new and old, to contribute through our own special gifts and talents. New members, you have been selected because each of you maintains the ability to change our community with an unwavering, positive outlook. You are called to help others in simple yet telling ways, with love and respect, in hopes of further unifying our community. Through your pledge today, you have promised to give your time freely and willingly, and to use your individual talents to better someone's life and the life of our community.
Thank you, Brittany. Finally, I welcome Colleen Ma to discuss character.
I light this candle to represent the final pillar of the National Honor Society, to stimulate a desire to develop character. Character is a force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is this force of character that guides on through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved, not received. Remember that your character greatly influences your opportunities and relationships. So do not give up when you are faced with failure. Instead, demonstrate a commitment to fairness, have a willingness to help others, and advocate for your beliefs. Your character is articulated throughout everything you do, so do everything with integrity, honesty, and respect.
Thank you, Colleen. At this time, I invite Mrs. Ryu, who will present the new candidates.
Thank you, officers, for your thoughts regarding the 4 essential principles of our society. As mentioned earlier, I'm one of the advisors for the National Honor Society. I'm truly honored to begin the official induction of our new members. New members, tonight you will receive your National Honor Society certificate and pin. Wear and display them proudly. The pin signifies the emblem of the National Honor Society, which is the keystone and torch. The keystone bears at its base the letters CSLS, which stands for character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The torch represents the eternal light of knowledge. As I call your name, please come up to receive both items. As you make your way to the front of the stage, we will continue a tradition started a few years ago. Once our new members were accepted by the Faculty Council, we asked our current members to write a brief note describing our inductees. As I read these comments, I would ask you to please hold your applause until all names and sentiments have been read. Austin Abbott. Austin is a talented hockey player who is thoughtful and committed to not only his sports, but also to his academics and his friends. Sophia Alton. Sophia is a kind individual who is always there to help a friend out. She is dedicated to field hockey and is always there when you need a laugh. Layla Arhadalhi. Layla is an amazing person who is also fun, talented, and kind on and off the volleyball court. She will be a great addition to NHS and is also a wonderful friend. Haley Barker. Haley is a sweet, kind-hearted, and intelligent individual who does everything with determination and grit. Daniel Bentley. In addition to being an avid fisherman, Daniel always has a great attitude and is willing to go an extra mile for his family and his friends. Carolyn Barabee. Funny and always thoughtful, Caroline is someone who quietly leads with courage and kindness. Whether with teammates on the field or with classmates in the band room, the world is a better place when Caroline is there. Rachel Bolger. Ambitious, hardworking, and goal-oriented, Rachel is always ready to jump in, eager to learn and ready to prove she will take on any challenge that comes her way. Gavin Bombara. Gavin's smile and positivity is contagious to others. He is thoughtful, kind, and a respected leader among his peers. Kayla Borges. Kayla is a determined athlete who never gives up. She is thoughtful, eager to help, and driven to ensure she and those around her are successful. Katie Boudreau. Katie is a valuable teammate, classmate, and peer. She inspires others and never backs down from challenges in front of her. Connor Bouvier. Connor is a force to be reckoned with on the field. He works hard as an athlete and a student and always strives to give all that he does 100%. Laura Bucci. Laura is an extremely talented and hardworking individual in and out of the classroom. She strives for her fullest potential in all that she does and continues to persevere when challenges arise in her path. Sean Carnes. Sean is a committed and dedicated student and athlete. He gives everything he does his all, and he also supports his teammates both on and off the field. Philip Chow. Philip is hardworking, kind, helpful, and a loyal friend. Whether on the court, the field, or in the classroom, he treats his teammates and peers with the utmost respect. Warren Chen. Warren is the kind of person who walks into a room and leaves knowing everyone. He is never afraid to throw himself out there. His natural confidence, intelligence, and innovation make him a definition of a good leader. Samuel Clausen. Whether on the ice or on the course, Sam is well respected by his teammates and peers. He leads by example and always lifts his teammates up. Connolly. Confident and passionate, Kara puts all her energy into successfully completing all that she does. She tackles every challenge in the classroom and on the field. Mary Connolly. Although Mary is a soft-spoken person, she is incredibly kind, reliable, diligent, and pours her heart into everything she does. She leads with a positive attitude and always makes others feel welcome. George Crawford Ing. George is an amazing individual. He is a great friend who will listen when you need to talk things out. He lends a helping hand and gives you a good laugh when you need it. His level of care for those around him is unmatched. Claire Crother. Claire is an extremely intelligent, approachable, and always ready to learn something new. She is passionate and serious about everything she does. Catherine Daly. Kate is hardworking, determined, dependable, and the kind of teammate and friend you desire. Whether it's in the classroom, on the field, or on the court, you will find Kate succeeding. Emma Dargan. Emma is a genuine person and has great compassion for those around her. She values her friends, peers, and gives her all to her schoolwork, her team, and to her music. Ryan Delaney. If you ever have questions, need advice, or need anything sort of help at all, Ryan is the girl to go to. She gives her all to her community and does a great job balancing her roles here at Bishop Girton. Brenna Daniel. Brenna is compassionate, honest, dedicated, and a hardworking individual who is always willing to go the extra mile for her family and friends. Nihita Dain Shakumar. Nihita is a kind-hearted and compassionate friend. She loves dancing and enjoys making those around her smile. Bailey Doyle. Intelligent, diligent, and hardworking, Bailey approaches everything she does with enthusiasm and a smile. Her positivity is an inspiration for others. Claire Doyle. Claire is an incredible friend in school, on the ski mountain, or on the field. She is dedicated, a student, and an athlete, and an amazing friend. Daniel Enright. Dedicated to his work in the engineering field, Dan is a bright person who is always there to make work fun. It is an honor to be working with him on projects both inside and outside of the academic environment. Sean Finnegan. Always willing to support, motivate, and encourage other players, Sean is the kind of teammate everyone wants next to them. He shows his teammates, peers, and friends courtesy, respect, and compassion. Dylan Foley. Dylan's contagious enthusiasm and competitive nature make him a friend others gravitate towards. He is always happy to lend a helping hand and is faithful to his friends. Shailene Foley. Respectful, hardworking, and friendly. Shailene is a great role model for her classmates and friends. Always willing to lend a hand, she has a passion for helping others that sets her apart. Caitlin Forsythe. Caitlin always comes to school with a smile on her face. She is kind, has a positive attitude, and is continually an inspiration to her peers. Paulina Frasca. Paulina is very dedicated in her work, both inside and outside of class. She is also a great friend with an amazing sense of humor and is always willing to help those around her. Kieran Hummer. Kieran is a humble, quiet leader who continually gives to others. He has a kind and generous heart and is committed to what he believes in is unmatched. Lamitha Iyer. Lamitha's enthusiasm is contagious. She is committed to all that she does, and she approaches each day with a positive attitude. Matthew King. Matt is dependable, responsible, honest, and is dedicated to BG. He is also a talented musician who plays guitar and piano. Garrett Konesny. Garrett is organized, thoughtful, and a trusted friend. He is a hardworking student and also a talented musician within our band. Ethan Laby. Ethan is the kind of friend who works hard, treats others with respect, and is simply fun to be around. He is a team player and always gives back to others. Vincent Lazari. A humble yet skilled athlete, Vincent is also a trustworthy friend, teammate, and peer. No matter the adversity, he faces every challenge head on. Renee LeBlanc. Renee is a caring, friendly, kind, and reliable friend. She approaches everything she does with a big heart and a smile. Rachel Lee. Beyond her remarkable math skills, Rachel has an amazing sense of humor and a laugh that is contagious. She is well respected by her friends, peers, and the BG community. Lillian Linnane. Lillian is a smart, loyal, and compassionate friend. She has a strong moral compass and always puts her family and friends first. Jessie Liu. Jessie is a smart scholar and an amazing philosopher. He cares deeply about ideas that are bigger than himself, and he tries best to think through puzzles that are challenging yet rewarding. Jessie's thoughtfulness, maturity, and love for others is what makes him stand out. Jenna Lynch. An amazing student and teammate, Jenna is a natural-born leader and will do incredible things. She is a positive hockey player with quick wit. Spencer Matarazzo. Spencer is one of a kind. His leadership skills and charisma on and off the court are what the world needs more of these days. Michael Matacheski. Mike is a wonderful young man, student, athlete, and friend. He always has a smile on his face and can cheer anyone up on a bad day. Peter McConey. Pete is an amazing young man, always going above and beyond to do the right thing. His quick wit, intelligence, and humor are just some examples of why Pete is such an incredible person. Smurthy Menon. Smurthy is the person who has the profound ability to make a bad day a good one. She's smart, funny, an incredible singer, and an overall outstanding person. Catherine Mitchell. Catherine is an inspiring young woman who dedicates everything she has to her commitments. She empowers the people around her and makes for a wonderful leader and an incredible friend. Dominic Monaco. Hardworking, dedicated, and willing to take challenges head on, Dominic gives everything he does his very best. He is also supportive and compassionate to both his friends and his teammates. William Moynihan. Will understands the importance of hard work and commitment. His friends think of him as a strong leader, and he is also genuine, thoughtful, smart, trustworthy, and kind. Megan Murphy. Megan always has a cheerful, positive attitude, whether she's volunteering, playing sports, or working in the classroom. Her infectious energy and thoughtfulness are a true gift to the people she consistently looks to help and motivate. Song. Esther is highly motivated, diligent, and always challenges herself. She treats others how she would want to be treated and is a role model for all. Kira O'Connell. Kira takes on every challenge or obstacle in her path head-on. She's a fierce competitor on the field and approaches every game to the best of her ability. Michael O'Kay. Miguel O'Kay. Miguel works hard on the soccer field and in the classroom, all while doing so with a smile on his face that could brighten anyone's day. Riley O'Hara. Riley works hard on and off the field. She is highly motivated, has grit, and is someone who never gives up. Kendra Patel. Kendra takes on every new challenge with enthusiasm and determination. She is courageous, friendly, and greets everyone she knows with a warm smile. Catherine Paveglio. We are so grateful that Katie joined us this January, as she is a solid addition to the BG community. She greets her advisory with a warm smile every morning, and her transition to BG has seemed so effortless, it's easy to forget that she just joined us this semester. Sydney Foe. From her positive disposition on the soccer field to her willingness to be challenged in the classroom, Sydney is such a determined and hard worker who always approaches life with a smile. Aditya Prasad. Aditya is a kind, thoughtful, and focused person who is thought of highly by his teammates and peers. He is an integral part of the robotics team and tackles every obstacle head-on. Teresa Prunier. I turned the page to this. Tess is the kindest, most talented, hardworking, and well-rounded person that you could ever meet. The second she walks into a room, the mood is brightened by her bubbly personality and her heartwarming smile. Isabella Ricard. Isabella, or Bella, will stay up to the early hours of the morning studying and doing homework and still come to school the next day with the brightest personality. Along with academic achievements, Bella is an extremely talented musician who also plays in our band. Isabella Rio. Conscientious and thoughtful, Bella has an infectious energy and a smile that lights up a room. On or off the field, she lifts up her teammates and her friends and makes everyone around her feel like they are always special. Riley Rodell. Riley is a sweet, dedicated friend who consistently works to make the world a better place. Her smile can brighten a room, and her companionship is unparalleled, as is her academic acuity. Caroline Sander. Caroline is a kind-hearted and talented student. She is your friend when you need advice or a pep talk, and she always can make you laugh. She is also a talented volleyball player who supports her teammates. Abigail Schott. Quiet and thoughtful, Abby is someone you can't help but gravitate to. Her cheerful disposition, positive attitude, and infectious smile make her not only a great friend, but a positive role model for any team. Taylor Sherry. Taylor is such a funny and talented person. She balances a multitude of responsibilities and hobbies in addition to maintaining a strong academic life. Gravan Singh. Gravan is hardworking, dedicated, and honest. He is devoted to his family and friends and is a force on the field. Kylie Skinner. Kylie is highly motivated and well-rounded. She takes time to help fellow classmates with homework and studying, and she is able to effectively balance sports and extracurriculars while still maintaining her academics. Skylar Skinner. Skylar is a kind and generous friend who shares her gifts and talents with others. Her infectious enthusiasm can be seen in the classroom, on the court, or while she is volunteering to lend a hand. Soucy. Ava is an excellent leader, athlete, and friend. She is generous with her time and is always happy to lend a hand to peers, friends, and teammates. Austin Spooner. Austin is committed, driven, and compassionate. His quiet leadership inspires others on the field and in the classroom, and he is respected by all of his teammates. Meghna Sridhar. Meghna is a kind friend, an incredible student, and always a friendly face. She is dedicated to both her academics and her friends. Megan Stack. Megan Stack is a pillar and beacon of hard work, both in school and on the basketball and volleyball courts. Although recently injured, her strength and determination in her healing process is admirable, and she knows how to keep on fighting when obstacles get in her way. Sabrina Starrett. Sabrina is honest, reliable, and always shows concern for others. She not only works hard to accomplish her own goals, but also looks to lift others up so they can reach their goals as well. Joshua Taylor. Josh is a smart, hardworking, and well-rounded individual. Whether sports, music, or academics, he approaches everything he does with commitment and dedication. Ainsley Therian. Ainsley is a kind, most authentic soul out there is, as well as a beautiful musician. She is a diligent worker and always looks to help those around her. Callan Thilai. Callan is a light-hearted and happy person. He is patient, kind, and many look up to him as a role model. Angelina Turcott. Never seen without a smile on her face, Angelina's friendly nature and positive attitude is a blessing to the entire BG community. Ryan Wallet. Ryan is a leader who strives to do everything to the best of his abilities. He continually challenges himself and looks to share his successful traits with others. Today is also Ryan's birthday. Chin-Ying Wong. Chin-Ying is one of the most talented artists at this school. She has a kind heart, a sensitive demeanor, and never fails to wow a room with her talents and intelligence. Emerson Warren. Dependable, trustworthy, and always striving to excel. Runners follow him on the course, teammates listen to him on the field, and his peers gravitate to his outstanding character. Matthew Warren. Matt is a thoughtful, kind, and a good communicator. He always goes out of his way to support his teammates and to encourage them on the field. Peter Wilson. Peter is not only a great student, but a fun kid and an athlete who excels in everything he does. He, for sure, has a bright future ahead. Annika Winkelmann. Annika's can-do attitude is an inspiration to others. Whether she is with her peers in the band, her friends on set crew, or volunteering in school, she tackles every aspect of her life with patience, kindness, and compassion. Dylan Young. Dylan is a conscientious leader and a true friend. He is a dedicated and reliable teammate who enjoys sharing his skills and talents with others. Nicholas Young. Nick is a quiet and natural leader who is a role model to his peers and teammates. He is patient, kind, and always the first to volunteer and to lend a hand. Ileana Youssef. Ileana is an incredibly hardworking student. Her demeanor is always friendly, and she's eager to find more to learn around every corner. Nora Zaveri. Nora is a quiet leader who is respectful, kind, and who is always willing to go the extra mile to help a teammate, a peer, or a friend. Now you may applaud. Congratulations to you and to your parents. You should be proud of your achievements, your commitments, and the sacrifices you have made to get here. As you continue through your journey with the National Honor Society, do not rest on your laurels, but strive to develop greater goals. The 4 requirements for membership in which you have excelled: scholarship, leadership, community service, and character were not chosen at random. They are the essence of leading a fulfilling life. Look to not only be individuals of great character, be leaders who desire to serve others, continually seek to gain knowledge to make changes to better the society and the world around you, stand up for what you believe in, and finally, always be honest and honorable. Again, congratulations for your honor this evening. It is well deserved. And remember, as Mother Teresa said, life is a promise. Fulfill it. I now invite our principal, Mr. Strinesty, to the stage.
Good evening, Cardinals, and congratulations to all of you. There's a great deal of dedication and hard work represented in this room tonight, and it's my honor to speak to you on behalf of a proud school. So tonight I have 2 messages, and the first one is to underscore something Tamara mentioned at the beginning, and I actually have a prop for this. So this is the charter, the original charter of our National Honor Society here at Bishop Guertin, and it's very important to reiterate, as Tamara mentioned, that Bishop Guertin's chapter is not just a nameless chapter like you'd find at any high school out there, but it's dedicated to the memory of Brother Euclid Beaumont, who was the founding principal of Bishop Guertin. So his name is right on the charter, and I think that means something significant when you learn about who he was. Brother Euclid was a humble and faithful servant. He was wholeheartedly committed to the success of Bishop Guertin High School and to the students he served. His leadership and his vision set the school on a positive path and provided the foundation for everything that you experience today. So after Brother Euclid was invited by the bishop to establish BG, and the bishop actually sought him out by name for that task, he went door to door in Nashua to raise funds to start the school and to recruit students for a school that didn't exist. He was completely invested in Bishop Guertin's success. He was known not only as someone who would lead with vision and determination, but also as a person who would pick up a mop or a paintbrush if that's what was needed. He was described in his eulogy as a man of wisdom and a man of action. So remember those words. We're going to get back to those: wisdom and action. Brother Euclid is a great model for all of us to emulate, a person of substance and faith whom you now are associated with as a member of this chapter of the National Honor Society at Bishop Guertin. You are part of a unique chapter that is dedicated to the person who is perhaps most singularly responsible for the fact that Bishop Guertin High School exists today as a school that strives to challenge, support, educate, form, inspire, know, value, and treasure every student. Even though you never met him and I never met him, Brother Euclid has had an impact on all of us decades later through the school he founded. Through all the thousands who have been affected for the better by BG, Brother Euclid truly changed the world. So to be very clear, you're not just part of the NHS, you're part of the EBC of the NHS, the Brother Euclid Beaumont Chapter, and this raises the bar for you. And that brings me to my second point. In light of all that Brother Euclid offered, we need to consider what this induction means to you now. For a lot of people, and you might recognize this in yourself, NHS reflects or represents a badge of honor that acknowledges what has already been achieved. Many of you are thinking about getting into college, you're thinking about putting NHS on an application, you're looking forward to being able to wear the stole at graduation. And NHS is a sort of validation that you're doing the right things and checking the right boxes as you go through school. And tonight, this is one outcome that you get to check off of that list. And that's great. You're in these seats because you worked hard, because people saw good things in you, saw that you were starting to live out your potential, and that's a reason to be genuinely proud. But NHS is more than just a reward for what you've already done, it's also a challenge as well. The true value of NHS lies in what you do next. Does the memory of Brother Euclid register on your consciousness? Do you internalize his mission? Do you join the EBC in addition to joining the NHS tonight? When, and hopefully a very, very long time from now, somebody writes your eulogy, will they describe you like him as a person of wisdom and action? If so, if that's what you want, that means that tonight is really about reflecting on your future and what you will make of it. The pillars of the National Honor Society, as you've heard, are leadership, scholarship, service, and character. I'd add faith to these. These values can seem to be out of style sometimes these days. I don't think I need to point out to you that you inherit a world with a lot of challenges in it. From the pandemic's aftershocks to what's happening now in Eastern Europe, to economic questions, to what seems like declining civility and polarization increasing, to diminished confidence in our leaders and our institutions, to the lack of human connection in our communities, the challenges can seem overwhelming. And you can't just check boxes to solve them, because there are no boxes that lead to the solution to these issues. There is no script, only complex problems and opportunities that will take thoughtfulness and commitment. In other words, wisdom and action to solve. But they must be solved, and if not by who, if not by you, then by who? The world with all of its challenges will be your world soon, and the things that cause fear and indecision in other people can offer you opportunities to make a difference if you commit yourself to being a person of wisdom and action like Brother Euclid. So the NHS is a reminder that you're capable of this and that you have an obligation to your world and those in it to live up to these ideals that we honor tonight. To go one step further, I would venture that you can think of ways close to home, in our own school community and in your lives today, for you to be a person of even greater wisdom and action right now. We need all of you here at BG to lead, to help us live out the ideals of our school community, to inspire those around you to be the best that they can be, to ensure that all are valued, to represent us, and yes, even to pick up the now infamous figurative cookie, and failing that, to at least pick up the chairs at the end of the ceremony. Today is a reminder to look at yourself as the subject and the verb, not the direct object within our school community. In the end, just like Brother Euclid did, your own commitment to wisdom and action will allow you to make an impact in a world that is hungry for your leadership, scholarship, service, character, and faith. NHS is not really about service points or what you've done before, but about what you do each day from here on out as you live your lives. You have a great model of that in Brother Euclid, who helped so many. Who knows how many people can be affected by your life? In the end, joining the Brother Euclid Beaumont Chapter challenges you to create hope through wisdom and action, just as Brother Euclid did. I assure you that you are all up to the task, and I look forward to seeing the results. So congratulations, good luck to all of you, and welcome to the EBC.
Thank you, Mr. Strinesty. At this time, I would ask members to rise for the candle lighting ceremony along with the National Honor Society oath. Officers, please use the pillar candles to light your candles and to turn light the candles of the previously inducted members. As you light their candles, you reignite and renew your dedication to the principles that each candle represents: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Current members, I invite you to slowly turn and light the candles of the new members behind you. As you light their candles, you acknowledge that you are now models of the pillars to which our new members should aspire. And now, for the National Honor Society oath. Current members are reminded to renew your oaths along with your inductees. Additionally, if there are any members watching this evening who have been inducted into the National Honor Society, we ask you to please stand, and we welcome you to renew your oaths as well. Please repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society. To which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Well done and congratulations. Please gently extinguish your candles and be seated. I now invite Tamara and Nick back to the stage.
Congratulations to all our new inductees. Proudly celebrate your new honor and be sure to thank your parents. In conclusion, to National Honor Society inductees and current members, as you finish your high school career, take one last bit of advice. Take each new day as a new challenge awaiting you to complete. Set goals for yourself that may be too high right now. That will be the force driving you. Push yourself mentally and physically in your academics, sports, and daily life.
Do not be afraid to fail, and when, not if, get back up and try again. Learn from your own mistakes and those of others. Be true to yourself and be positive throughout your life. Allow others to assist you to get the places you want to be. Take chances, accept challenges, and see where it takes you. As you move on, continue to pursue excellence in scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Lastly, and most importantly, have fun and live in the moment. We have faith in each and every one of you that you'll do amazing things in the National Honor Society for the rest of your high school careers and well into the future. But it all starts today. I wish the new members good luck, and I look forward to celebrating the rest of the year with both you and the current members.
As we come to the close of our ceremony, I would first like to thank the administration for their support of NHS, including Mrs. Broder, our president, Mr. Strinesty, our principal, Mr. Gorell, Mrs. Pondiansky, and Mr. Forrester. I would also like to thank our maintenance department for all their help in setting up for this evening's event, and our tech crew, Mr. Fitzgibbons and Mr. Donovan, who made it all possible to record this night's ceremony. At this time, I would also like to say a special thanks to our NHS officers and our tutor coordinators who have worked incredibly hard tonight during the school year to keep the students engaged, organize meetings and events, keep track of those dreaded points, and to make this night a success. And lastly, thank you to our NHS members for being here tonight. We are proud of you and the choices that you have made to get to where you are at this point. Once again, congratulations, Mrs. Rue and I both look forward to working with all of you collectively as you accomplish great things this year. Please feel free to take pictures in front of the stage and our banner, and while you're taking pictures, please feel free to pick up that chair Mr. Strinisty was talking about, or maybe even two, and help us break down the event. Remember, service. Thank you again, and have a wonderful evening.